Guys and girls, welcome back. We have Alan in again today.
Hi guys.
Today he's in my space, where I normally need to go to his space, but actually he's here a lot of the times in any case.
100%.
We have the SVS Prime, the wireless speakers. I've heard these before. We couldn't make them known because you were going through power testing and all of that.
Yeah, so obviously with anything with power, wireless, we have to go for certification to make sure that it's, it's accepted to bring them into the country. And yeah, so of course we're going full steam with the SVS brand, and you'll never look back.
Are these good now on the power testing?
100%. They are
Okay, so
absolutely
ready to
amazing.
roll when the shipment comes. So shipment should be end of the month.
End of this month, July.
Yes. So I'm very excited. I've sold a lot of stuff to get all of that in. So I'm also going to go full steam with the SVS thing.
Yeah.
These we are doing now quickly because Alan needs to take these around from dealer to dealer. So I can't keep them for a while. Luckily I have heard them. I just couldn't have told you guys until now. I'm not going to spoil it for you, but they sound amazing.
You just did the end cut.
We'll do another video when my set comes in, where I put them against some much bigger powered speakers.
Yeah.
But where these win is, this is the first set I've seen that is fully wireless built in.
100%. So they got Wi-Fi
Yes.
built in, Spotify Connect, AirPlay 2 as well for the Apple fans. They have got Chromecast for the Android fans. You can use DTS Play-Fi to set them up onto the Wi-Fi and to stream through the app as well. Bluetooth as well, Adaptex Bluetooth, 192 24-bit DAC built into them, so they can handle everything. Obviously stream high-res audio to them.
Yeah. And that you can't do with Bluetooth.
Not with Bluetooth just yet.
Yeah. So that is what, to explain to you guys, when I'm saying full wireless, normally you can connect Bluetooth or your phone or your laptop, whatever, to your speakers. Problem is, whatever device you are using needs to stay within range. So if you are popping out to the loo and you're having a party, guess what? Your phone is staying there, or music is cutting out.
Correct.
If you get a phone call, guess what? Music's cutting out. Not with Wi-Fi. You connect your phone to the network, you connect the speakers to the network, and you just stream.
To the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, you can actually leave home. I've done that and come back. Music is still playing unless you put it off.
If using DTS Play-Fi and you're going through something like Tidal or that, I think that's possible.
Not tested that, so
but not Spotify Connect, because that uses the actual phone to stream to the speakers.
And I'm sure Tidal Connect is also going to work the same way.
This doesn't have Tidal Connect.
Doesn't have Tidal Connect.
No, so you'll have to Chromecast. You'll have to Chromecast.
Okay, that will still work.
What, Chromecast?
With Tidal Chromecast through there. Oh yeah, it will work. Yeah, I've done that with the
100%.
with the
media boxes and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, it will work. I was about to say Tidal. No Tidal.
No, Tidal, definitely Tidal.
These have been unboxed before. So let's go through this. On top, nice packaging. I always like it when they use this foam instead of just the polystyrene.
Oh, I don't
That's
like
cool.
polystyrene because it breaks and then there's balls everywhere.
And also, when you do get a hectic bump on the side, the impact just follows the polystyrene, where this sort of
bounces back.
So let's go through your remote. Basic remote, but at least we do get a remote. All the functions on there: HDMI, Bluetooth, optical, line in, volume up, down. What's the brightness? Is this backlit?
That is for the little screen, because it's got a little screen, a little display screen.
So you can adjust the brightness on here, which is cool, because that sometimes bugs you, and then you can sort of go. Does this have the same app control as the subwoofers?
Not via Bluetooth. I know through Play-Fi you set it up, and you can then tweak it a little bit, but no, not just an SVS. And not as far as I know, not through Bluetooth.
P1 through 6, different sound modes.
Those are different presets.
Presets that you can do. Okay, so if you have very cool. 2 batteries already in there. Okay, let's go through the rest. I'm just going to put this to the side. Then we have the power cables. What else is it? Power cable and an optic.
Digital. Yes.
Digital.
No, that is a link. So all the amplifiers are on the main speaker,
Yeah.
and through this link cable, you can link the second, and it
Okay.
powers the second speaker.
So this is the link cable, and the other one will be the power cable.
Correct.
So then only the one sort of power cable included.
Correct. Which is the
It's the figure of 8.
figure of eight.
Okay, the figure of 8 2 prong. Okay. Let's get on to the stuff we actually want to see. Which one is the power mode? Feel the weight. Yes, they're both heavy.
They are heavy. They're
That's-
built like solid
That's
rock.
not the powered one. This is no, it's not.
So
They're both
essentially, these come in gloss black, and overseas they do the gloss white as well. Just not sure yet if we're bringing in the gloss white.
heavy. I must say I'm a fan of the gloss. I'm not normally a fan of the gloss, but as soon as you've seen one of these prime speakers in the ash that I have, and then you see the gloss next to it,
The gloss
it's
looks
like a
good.
completely different speaker.
Yeah, the
Is
gloss
there going to
looks
be a
good.
price difference between gloss and ash?
I'm not sure yet. We need to wait for it to land, but I'm pretty sure that.
The only downside of owning gloss, every time you move these,
It's more
that's going to happen.
So essentially, these have been in our showroom.
Yeah, this is a demo
of course,
traveling set.
I've been taking them around to different
You
theaters.
expect them to get.
So this is the
Non-powered
slave. Yeah,
one.
that's
So this is the
non-powered
slave one. So that is the one Alan was talking about. The cable that links the two speakers together.
one. Correct.
Take that one out. Oh, we can see and show them the active one. Let's get this grill off. So the grill has those same little push pins that are on the floor standers. Also got that wedge shape to it. I like that they gave it a bit of a shape on the front and not just plain. Okay, there's the active boy. Slave and active. What do we have on the back? Ethernet in and Ethernet out.
Correct. So there's an Ethernet in and then a loop out. You've got a little USB here for if you want to do updates as well. You've got a subwoofer out. You've got a line in with RCA plugs, and then you've got another line in with almost like a headphone jack, the smaller jack.
The line in turntable.
Well, if your turntable has got phono stage built in.
Okay, so no ground. Okay, I get you.
Yeah, so it doesn't have the ground.
Okay.
Wi-Fi button for Wi-Fi setup. Second button here for Bluetooth. This is that link.
Mm-hmm.
Optical, HDMI ARC. So
as well.
the
So
e-ARC.
two-way communication. Very cool.
Correct. So wonderful little unit to replace soundbars. I mean, this will annihilate the soundbar. Let's face it.
Guys, I've heard these. This for a 5-inch. What did you say? Composite.
This is the polypropylene.
Polypropylene, and then aluminium tweeter. But
Yeah.
they've got again like this sort of.
The waveguide on top.
Yeah, but it's sort of what do you diffusing that sort of breaks up the harshness.
Yeah.
Like DefTech does the same thing with that little.
Correct.
So it makes
These
it.
actually sound very much like definitive.
I said exactly the same about the floor standers. They've got that DefTech sound, and we mentioned it because me and Alan both love DefTech,
Correct.
and we are heartbroken that we are not getting them anymore.
So that is a very similar, if not the same, material on the driver as the DefTech,
Yeah,
and the tweeter is extremely similar to the
it's
DefTech.
got
So
that thing, eh?
it really does sound
And
quite close to.
I must also say
technology.
the
Solid, eh?
the build quality, but again, only on the gloss. The ash doesn't give this premium feel to it. That's why I'm sort of thinking: is there a price difference?
We'll have to check.
I hope there's
We'll have
not,
to
because
check,
that will
yeah.
be an absolute steal. The
Yeah.
only downside is we might be selling more gloss, but you do get the guys that hate gloss, and
You
they'll
do.
go for the ash finish.
Correct.
Because SVS also did those on the subs, but I don't think the subs did as well. Most
On
people
the-
go for the SVS subs.
What talking about glass
Gloss,
versus
yeah.
the ash?
Yeah.
You do get them. We find that a lot of people respond here in South Africa well to the gloss subs. So we stuck with bringing in the gloss.
Yeah.
the
I've actually
gloss
not had
ones.
one of the gloss subs in yet. So actually look at those.
Oh, SVS, you do. You got the 16 Ultra. Your 16 Ultra is the gloss finish. Yeah.
But on those we did not have an option.
No, you don't have
They were just the premium ones, just come in the gloss finish. Correct. And that's the way it is.
So if I remember correctly, you made a video once on how to keep gloss clean. So I reckon.
So guys, whenever I'll put a link in description on that video again. If you have something gloss for the car, guys, ceramic coat them. Get yourself some ceramic coat. When you take them out of the box, put that on, wipe it up, just to give it an extra layer of protection. And it also takes some of those micro scratches. Won't say it takes it out, but that little layer that goes on top fills them in, and it just gives them that gloss again, and it gives that depth to the color. Because this is essentially car paint. It's the same thing. If you bump it, it's going to chip, and you can't do anything about it. So if there's small scratches, polish, and then do some ceramic coating on them. But okay, let's get to putting these in front, do some demo tracks, and see you just now. Okay guys, we got these set up now. It was easy and painless. It's pushing the Wi-Fi button on the back onto your phone, connect to Wi-Fi. You'll see them straight away. You can name them whatever you want. Then going out, so what I did is I'm using Tidal now, but I'm going through Apple AirPlay, and it's seamlessly and it's easy to do. Okay, so I'm going to play a few songs. We are limited again to royalty-free stuff, so forgive me, it's not the best tracks. There's some guitar stuff I found here. We'll do some pop rock, different things. So I'm going to move out of the way, run through a few different songs. Okay guys, excuse again, guys are working in the background, so there's going to be some ambient noise. I'm going to look for some bassy tracks so we can show you what these can do on bass. I'll also bring the camera a bit closer so you can see the drivers moving and all of that. We actually found little feet in the box, so you do get those rubber protector feet, because they were sliding around on the stands a bit, and I said, don't they have feet? And then Alan eventually found them in the box, so they are in there.
Correct.
Amazing. As you guys could hear on the demo now, for the size of these things, they give proper room filling sound.
They do.
And the Wi-Fi connectivity for me just makes it tops.
It was literally a couple of minutes before we happened.
So quick.
Yeah.
Do we need a sub of these? I think it's going to be room dependent.
It will be.
I don't feel I'll need a sub. In this room, this for me, it gave almost the same amount of bass as the floor standards. Not exactly, but close.
Yeah, there's a certain point. So these go down to 40 hertz. They're flapped to 25 kilohertz. They are rear ported, just by the way.
Yeah, so take note of where you mount them
Yeah,
not too
just,
close to the wall.
I wouldn't mind them too close to the wall. Obviously, if you want to reinforce the low end, then push a little bit against the wall. But I've heard these in much bigger rooms where, of course, if you put a subwoofer, it sounds like a much bigger pair of speakers, right?
And they already do.
Yeah,
Nice.
these things sound unbelievable. So I've listened to the primes right next to these, and the difference in sound is so small. With the biggest difference is low end, right? Because of course the prime towers have two bass drivers to give it the low end, but the treble and the mid range is exactly the same. It's the same
Yeah.
component, so it wouldn't be surprising.
Don't need any amplifiers, none of that. And why do powered speakers always sound better? They've taken the guesswork out of it, where you need to pair your amplifier, your DAC. This sounds better. That they've done all of that and
They've
put
done
all of it
yeah.
into one cabinet. Do
Correct.
we have pricing on these yet?
In South African rands, you're going to be looking at about 25,000 rand, for
Which
a
is
pair of
not
these.
which is not bad.
No.
That puts it in line with like what the sixes were,
From clips, yeah.
more or less. I'm going because it's the, I actually have the PSBs as well. We can do a powered speaker shootout. I've got the PSBs, I've got the nines, and I've got these. So the PSBs will be less expensive. These will be in the middle, and the nines will be the most expensive at almost 40,000.
Yeah.
I would take these over the nines. I love the nines. I love the finish. I love the look. They are hulkingly big. The low end on the nine is more, but we do not have the Wi-Fi connectivity.
Yeah, the connectivity.
That for me trumps it.
Okay.
If I had to choose about more low end or connectivity, Wi-Fi all day long. I don't like Bluetooth. Now I'm sitting in the office. Now I need to go and put the speaker on, because you can't wake a speaker up with Bluetooth.
Yeah.
You can wake it up with Wi-Fi, so then you can just go and select it. Can you wake it up with Wi-Fi though? You should be able.
No, with Wi-Fi you can. So the moment you swipe up, that's unplugged.
We
But
will.
yes, the moment you
should
push, you either put one of the streaming services through.
It's like the wake on land function.
Correct.
Yeah, so that should be, but we'll test these again once my set comes in,
Mhm.
because I want one of these. I need to fix the set I broke. I want the primes, and then I want those hulkingly big mother things.
Oh yeah.
Those,
The evolutions.
those are going to be like the DT DevTech 9080 replacements.
Mhm.
I want those, and I saw the pricing on them. They're not cheap.
But they're not bad.
They're not
eh?
bad either.
For what you're getting.
Yeah,
eh?
yeah. So it's not like crazy money. It's proper money, but
Yeah.
it's not crazy money. It's
It's
you
a proper
can get
speaker
there.
though, eh?
You can get there.
It's
Yeah.
an end game.
I've not heard them, so I'm only going off reviews that I've seen that have like all been positive. Particularly RF7 price.
Plus minus, it's still.
Yeah. So that's why we
determined.
don't want to say too much about pricing, because
Correct.
these guys also, they need to see when stock lands. So it's
Correct.
all sort of, we are estimating prices.
Correct.
Yeah, but so far they look like the speaker that's going to dominate all.
The thing is though, is they're well known for making extremely high end products, but products that are cost effective,
Yeah,
and it's all about performance.
yeah,
They look beautiful too, but when you start stacking them up against things 2 to 3 times their price, man, their speakers all hold their own. Eh?
For the guys who don't know, I know there's a lot of guys like SVS, they become expensive, but SVS started off as a very budget subwoofer brand. They made their way up the hill so quickly that obviously they need to go over into more luxury performance finishes. Like if you take the PB2000 I have here and you stack that up against the 16 Ultra, I actually had clients in a while back with the 16-inch clips, and then we had the SVS and we demoed both back to back, and he was like, yeah, the SVS sounds better, but how? I mean, they're both 16-inch drivers. And I actually grabbed my phone and I showed him what an SVS looks like on the
Oh,
inside.
100%.
It's
And that
not-
amplifier is phenomenal.
It's not just a cabinet. It is The whole bracing on the inside hugs the woofer magnet, sort of reinforces it. That magnet by itself is a absolute beast.
And the way the ports
Yeah.
go, so you don't get any chuffing.
The thickness is like 50 mils of MDF. I told the client, try and pick up the clips. Now try and pick up the SVS. And you can't even pick up the SVS. It's just that difference. And that bull, for me, comes over into this. I can feel that same DNA in their small speaker.
Correct.
So again, you can have the best drivers and chuck them in a normal box, and you can take the same drivers, or you can take lesser drivers and chuck them in a good box which is built for the driver.
That makes a difference.
It needs to be. So yeah, but long story short, SVS has made it to a point where they don't need to prove anything anymore, but yet they still do. I can't wait to hear those big speakers.
What I love about them is they under promise and they over deliver,
And that's-
it's from every single product. They kind of under promise, and man, when you get them, you're like, whoa.
I tell that to all my clients as well. When's this going to be done? And it's like 4 weeks. I might be done in 3 weeks, but I'll rather tell you 4 and under promise and over deliver. Then
100%.
tell 3 weeks and then it goes to 4 and then just yeah. So yeah, same philosophy. Okay, guys, we're ranting on now. I'm gonna let Alan go and take these to the next guy, which I wish he would not do and leave them here for a while. But we will have them back in, and then we'll do another video and have some more content on that. But until then, guys, I'm going to be adding these to the store once they come in, and we do have pricing. So no link in description for that now. I'll put that in a later date when we actually do the second video.
Yes.
Thanks, Al. Thanks for
Click
bringing
the
this
link,
through.
like and subscribe.
Yeah, thanks. What he said, like and subscribe. Let's get more guys onto here. I checked this morning, we are almost on 4,000 subs now.
That's amazing.
It's gone quickly, and the 1 million views is approaching fast. So Alan gave me a good idea to do some giveaways. I'm going to start implementing that again with some stands, and maybe later we can get other stuff. But I'll do like a monthly stand giveaway, and then on that 1 million views, I want to do something special. Maybe hit me up in the comments what you think. Don't go crazy now. I'm not going to give away cars. I'm not DJ Hunt. We can do smaller things. But so, 500,000. No, we'll do smaller things. So if you guys think of things like merch or stands, let me know what you would like. And then, yeah, the shipping thing is always a bit of a nah. I would like to make this more accessible for the guys in the US, because I do check my stats. I know US is the biggest, then it's UK, and I think South Africa only comes in like 4th or 5th. Which is a shame, guys. Go like, South African guys, go like. But then if you guys can think of a way that we can do the shipping cost effectively, let me know. Something like the Shopify offer something. If you guys have done this, let me know and we can look at that. But okay, thanks Al.
Pleasure.
Till the next video, guys. Cheers. Bye.
Cheers, guys.